to my channel. So as some of you may know, I recently moved into being a distance student this semester, so this is my first day of residential classes. Am I a little nervous? Yeah, I mean, exams firstly are in 2 weeks, like my finals exams, and then I still have to do, I think they do like mid exams in like the last week, so like this week learning, next week mid exams, that other week finals exams. So it's supposed to be a crazy few days, but I'm quite excited. I don't know much people from like distance. I think I only know like one person and stuff, so like it's feeling very much like first day of school, first day of the semester for me. So I've just been trying to catch up with like schoolwork, keep up to date with my assignments, and really pretty much pretty much that's it. So like that's what we're working on. That's what we're working on. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking you guys on my first day of residential classes, and let's go have some fun. Courses I have this semester are intellectual law, international trade law. I have tax law also, which is giving me a headache, not gonna lie. I have tax law, and then I also have land law, because like if you guys remember, I didn't do like write my land law exam last semester, so like I dropped moot, and then I'm doing land, and I think next semester I can try and work on getting an overload or something. But like, yeah, that's pretty much it. How am I feeling? It's feeling very much first day of school, and because I've always been a full-time student, all my friends are in like full-time, and I don't really know anybody in like distance, so it's like make new friends, meet new people. But like, yeah, I guess that's not too bad. I guess that's not too hard. So yeah, pretty much. So I'm just packing my bag, getting ready for my class. It's gonna be a long day of classes because I have class from 8 until like 6 p.m. So yeah, let's go. So officially done with everything, so let's head over to class. Hi guys, so I'm currently on campus. This is like 11:40 and I have 20 minutes until my next class. So I basically just want to freshen up and stuff. But I left international trade because that class was from 8 to 10. Unfortunately, I was late, but I did make it through. It was overall a great class. It wasn't information overload because it was like 5 units all at once, and I was like, good lord. But like, yeah, so I'm heading from that and going into tax law. I'm quite excited but nervous for tax law because it has been one of the hardest courses I've had to like comprehend on my own. So I'm really hoping like having a lecturer will like polish up like a few stuff with like before exams and everything. But like, yeah, that's pretty much the goal. So I just like spent some time at the cafeteria because I had to get something to eat because I was a girl, just wanted to eat. But like, yeah, spent some time at the cafeteria. And then I sat in the old hall and just like tried to like, you know, go through the tax law notes because I was studying tax law on like Thursday. So I just needed to like freshen up my brain. So I have like two tax law classes today actually. And yeah, from this, I don't think I'm going to have a break because I have land in the middle again. So I have like tax law, land, then tax law again. So from 12 to 18, my schedule is packed. That's why I just tied my hair up in a bun and I'm like, let's get serious with this. I even had a crazy. So like, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's nice being back on campus. Most of my friends are full-time students, so haven't really met most of them. But yeah. So I will see you guys probably when I get having cupcakes. cupcakes. What do you think of the cupcake, Melvin? Could have made these cupcakes really nice, guys. Please endorse a girly. Endorse a girly. The whole box of 6 cupcakes is going at 120. What's up, y'all? This is me getting back home. It is currently 7 p.m. and a girl is exhausted. Like, I'm tired. I am really tired. It's been a long day. Left home at like 7:30. Coming home at like 7:30. So yeah, I'm just gonna like quickly change into my pajamas, or like take a shower, change into my pajamas, and we're gonna like make dinner together. Just need to freshen up. See you guys in a few. Hi guys, and welcome back to my room. It is currently 8:15 p.m. I just had a shower, I had my dinner, and then I made myself a hot cup of lemon tea so I can sort of like regulate before I get started with studying. Remember how initially in the morning I was like, oh, we learned the first day because it was a Saturday, da-da-da. No, I have an exam on Wednesday, and I have another one on Saturday. Who thought Saturday exams were okay? Apparently my international law lecturer. So yeah, it's been quite the interesting day. I feel like an information overload is like going on in my head, because it's like I did like 3-4 different courses, and then we've moved so quickly in all these courses, and I'm just like, however, overall it has been quite the new experience, because it's like going from like learning like a unit in like 2-3 days, or like spending a week on it, to learning it in like 10 minutes. And honestly, like, take me out. I actually realized that the topic or the course I was struggling with most, tax law, is actually quite simple. It's just because I was doing the calculations, and I was just leaving the calculations because the calculations don't come, because like law students, da 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 da, basically that old type of lingo. So yeah, not too horrible. The course that I really enjoyed though, international law, is the one that's proving to be quite difficult, and international trade. I feel like with international trade, it's more of the whole thing of international tests, and does this apply to this country? Did this country sign this covenant? With international law, I feel like it's not too hard for me, because I already work in the human rights space, and a lot of our work revolves around international legal frameworks and enforcement mechanisms. So it's not like too diverse for me. It's just like I've never been from like a work setting to a school exam setting, and I feel like, yeah, but nothing too crazy. So I feel like, yeah, pretty much for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna try and go through some work or some units that we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't want to sleep too late. Like, I want to be in bed by like 10. So I have basically an hour, 30 minutes to like go through some work and stuff, just like try and jot my brain, because I have been studying. So just like trying to revise myself, just trying to like revise on everything and stuff. And then yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the evening. I wanted this vlog to be like the whole week, but like seeing as how crazy it's gonna be with like tests, exams, and trying to keep up with like CS and assignments and all that sort of stuff, I might not be able to do that. So I think I'm just gonna end it here with like one day, and I will see you guys during semester break.